Hey, knife makers, knife users, YouTube knife guys, forum knife guys, just the knife community at large. I'm glad you're here because we need to have a little discussion. It's about the word tactical. I don't think it means what you think it means. See, we tend to use the word tactical to describe a knife that has, I don't know, maybe a tanto tip, serrations, a glass breaker, seatbelt cutter, stuff like that. But the word tactical just means pertaining to tactics, and a tactic is just a plan to accomplish an end. I know that it's commonly used talking about small unit tactics, deploying forces in combat, things like that, and that's probably led to part of our confusion about this term. But if you think about it, knives don't really help deploy troops, so they're not tactical in that sense of the word. They're just tactical in the sense that they pertain to your plan to accomplish an end. So, is a knife with a tanto tip, serrations, seatbelt cutter, all that jazz, is that a tactical knife? Well, sure, but only as much as a butter knife or a skinning knife is a tactical knife. They're all part of a plan and implementing a plan that's going to help you get somewhere, so they're all tactical. I'm not saying that these features that I've talked about, or any feature that's on a tactical knife that's marketed as a tactical knife, are bad features. If you're going to use them, they're actually really good features. And I'm not saying that it's bad to just buy something to have in your collection that you don't really plan to use. All that I'm saying is if you're buying a knife to use it, don't get too swept up in the marketing around tactical, these features are tactical, this is a tactical blade. Just look at the way that you already use your knives and think about how you wish that they were different. Think about how you're using them, what features would help you in the ways that you use them most often. And if you've got a larger collection, go ahead and start doing some testing. See if the tanto tip really does offer more penetration, more toughness. See if you like the way that a certain serration pattern cuts through a certain material. Just go ahead and do some investigating into these things. I've seen too many people who were young and getting into the knife market, they were just starting their collection, and they went out and bought a tactical blade because they thought that it was cool, and they got a whole bunch of features that are typically on a tactical knife, and the knife that they got wasn't really all that good. And they carry it with them every day as an EDC blade, even though it's not all that good of an EDC blade. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say, is just when you're buying a knife, if it's for your collection, that's great. If it's just something to have around and sit around, if you're not planning on using it much, if you're like me, maybe you're buying it to review, maybe all these factors are kind of going together into one thing, but if you're buying a knife just to use it, if you're starting your collection, just look at the ways that you already use your blades and make your decisions that way, as opposed to getting too swept up into the marketing around tactical blades. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more of the same.